Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another reaction video. Today we're reacting to a former 2K League professional playing a 1v1 wager against arguably the best 1v1 player on the game. Now, a quick backstory, there is a website that people bet on these 1v1 games, and they have pretty much all the 1v1 court sweats. I'm not really in that scene. Y'all know I'm more of a 5v5 player, but basically all the 1v1 like super comp sweaty players play. And BP, a former 2K League professional, has jumped into the 1v1 scene and has been dominating. He's won almost 15 wagers in a row, which on that website, since it's all the best players, is pretty much unheard of. But he's playing against Chad, former DF member, and Chad is arguably, in a lot of people's opinion, the best 1v1 player on the app. He's beaten pretty much all the other top players. He has one of the best records on the app. And these guys are going head to head now. A lot of people in the 2K community were telling me you need to watch this wager. So I said, okay, I'm not really a ones guy, but let's check out a 1v1 wager between BP, a former 2K League professional, and Chad, one of the best 1v1 players. Drop a like on the video. Let's try to get 1,000 likes on this reaction, and we'll keep the reactions coming. Let's jump into it. All right, here we go. BP versus Chad. 1v1. I'm not really a ones guy or a twos guy or a threes guy. I play it casually. But in terms of sweating those game modes, now I only really get sweaty on the 5v5. But let's see how sweaty 1v1 court is played, and let's see what BP and Chad got. A lot of jab steps off the triple threat. So what I talked to some people in these 1v1 sweat circles, and one thing that you can do off the inbounds is like the triple threat cheese. It's like that right there, the speed boost out of it. But I guess if they reach at the right time, they will steal it every time. So you'll see a lot of people utilize the jab steps to try to wait out that initial reach of the defender. See, like right there. Okay. Oof. Oof. BP playing very simple and efficient to start the game. Because the ones is all about not giving the ball up. It's, you know, you gotta... Right. It's all about getting a stop or starting with the ball and then not giving the ball up. Sheesh. So if you guys didn't know, BP is a former 2K League professional player. He's more of a 3v3 and a 5v5 player, I think. From what he's like he used to be real heavy in the stage on 3v3, and then he transitioned to 5v5 Pro-Am, went to the 2K League, and now I guess he's locking in on 1v1, and he's looking pretty damn good here in game one. Chad's playing definitely a viable opponent here. I've seen a few Chad wagers, and he's really good on the ones, but BP might be, first game might be boom, 22-0, get him out of here. And BP popped defensive take. Nutmeg dribble into the standing dunk.
Game one.
Sheesh. That might have been the fastest ones game I've ever seen.
Yeah, get bored now. Bro, the allergy of my though I can barely speak. I sound like a goofy right now. I know I do.
What the hell? He's sick too? Flu game BP?
I can barely speak.
So, as y'all saw, he popped defensive take just in case he lost the ball to help him get a stop back. So he's definitely locked in on this one stuff. He definitely knows what he's doing. Okay, game two. BP is obviously up 1-0. That was a very, very quick game one. Chad gets to start with the ball in game two. This is a best of 5 series if I didn't mention that already. So first player to win 3 games wins the wager. Chad starts with the ball, and hey, BP started with the ball. He didn't give it up, so let's see what Chad could do.
Oh,
I'll be honest. Chad didn't play the best of defense in game one, but he got a couple contests on some of those shots, and BP just knocked him. Like that shot on the right wing, that was good defense from Chad, and BP just shot it over him and greened the contested. And then BP got heat check. He shot that nice little pocket fade in the corner, so BP definitely has some tough shots. But Chad's off to a good start here, 4-0. Let's see what Chad got. Ooh, had the midi fade. I got the dunk anyways. I think with the ones, a big thing, like I said, is not giving the ball up. But it's like, if you can get a big lead and you do end up giving the ball up, there's a lot of pressure on your opponent to not mess up. Because it's like, if you're sitting on 18 points and they lose the ball, you know, it's pretty much GG's. So it's like, if you can build up that initial lead, it puts a lot of pressure on your opponent to not make a mistake. Chad's coming right back at BP. 10-0 lead, just like that. Uh-oh. Oh,
That's not my stop either.
Oof. Chad is meter dunking. 12-0.
I'm gonna get one. Ain't tripping.
Good shot. 15-0. Hey, neither of them got anything for each other defensively. They're just both going crazy. You can't get a stop. Seeing Chad did the same thing. He popped that D badge. Boom. 18-0. He's got defensive takes. So it's like even if BP gets the ball here, it's a ton of pressure. You got to play against lock badge, and you cannot make a mistake because if Chad gets the ball back, it's basically over. That's game. Hey, BP went crazy game 1. Chad went crazy game 2. Both of them played flawless offensive games. Literally flawless. Not one mistake has been made in 2 games. That's impressive. I'm not gonna lie. With the money on the line,
that was 2 stops that I should have got. That's how it is on the West Club.
Hey,
he got the
with the money on the line, you're playing against one of the best players on the ones on this website that they play on, and neither of them made a mistake. Games 1 and 2. No, that's elite, man. Got to give them credit where credit is due. That is elite. We're going to game 3. I like it. I'm not really, like I said, I really do enjoy watching 5v5.
I'm gonna win this game.
I really like it. I really like watching 5v5. I don't really enjoy 1s, 2s, and 3s as much. But I can respect it when 2 people that are very, very good are battling. I can tune in here and there and enjoy it, and I'm enjoying this one. BP 1. Chad 1, BP starts ball game 3. Neither player has missed a shot or committed a turnover yet, and we're in game 3 of the wager. Is it bad defense or is it elite offense? Y'all tell me in the comments section. Or is it a bit of a combination of both? If I had to say, I'd say it's a combination of both. He stunned him off the jab step right there. I don't know if y'all saw that. Watch this right here. Watch this right here. Off this jab step, you see his player wobbles a little right here. See? Wobble-dee-wobble-dee-wop. And right off that, as soon as BP did the jab and he sees that wobble, he just runs out of it and he knows. He knows Chad is not going to be able to recover in time to get to that fade. That's elite. That is, and knowing that there's no help defenders on the court, on the ones, all you got to do is get that stun, and BP did it and took advantage. BP's going to scoopers. Now, BP has everything. BP has always been an elite offensive, I don't even say offense, but he's been an elite scorer of the ball in 5v5 for years. Now you put him on the ones, he's in his element. All he has to do is beat one guy and score. He's used to having to score on 5 defenders all focused on him. He only has 1 defender focused on him right now, obviously, because it's 1v1. And, I mean, Eesh, man. He's just simple, efficient bucket getter. This is tough, bro. Nobody has made a mistake. We're almost... Uh-oh. Ooh.
Good Levi.
Almost made one there. Simple, efficient,
about to blow up.
Clean.
Crazy.
Nothing flashy. Just get to a bucket. I like it. Uh-oh. Good defense from Chad. 1 adrenaline left. What's BP got? Quick stop. Sheesh.
Did you clean it? Nah.
Scooper.
You do go lie to you. I don't know.
Wow. Nah, this is... Are we gonna go all games 1, 2, and 3 without a single mistake made? He's got heat check. That's game. Literally game 1, 2, and 3.
I just gotta get stop on him.
Not a single stop has... Is it good D or is it bad? I mean, is it bad D or good O? Or a combination of both? I'm not sure. I honestly, the way they're playing...
I guess I get one stop and we good, bro.
The way they're playing is just really simple and clean, and nah, it ain't easy to guard this, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I know you might be like, oh bro, just get a stop. The thing is, every time you try to take something away, he goes to something else. And the same thing Chad did. You try to take away the midi, he goes to a scooper. You take away the scooper, he does a Kobe cross and gets a standing dunk. You take away the dunk, he goes to a midi fade. You take away the midi fade, he hops back and shoots a 3. Like, both of them are playing really, really clean offensive games. Could they play a bit better defense? Of course you could say that, but it ain't as easy as it looks.
That's it, bro. I'm cutting it off.
And then you got Chad meter dunking.
I'm cutting it
BP's
off.
up 2-1. Nobody has gotten a stop yet. Let's see. Let's see if BP can be the first person to get a stop. Or maybe Chad just makes a mistake, you know? Maybe somebody just misses an open.
Try off. Nope.
I called it. Now can Chad get a stop on BP? Or can BP just make a mistake? BP's player is so quick. BP plays on a high acceleration gold speed booster 6.6. And you can tell his first steps even off the triple threat, off of his dribble moves. At high acceleration, you know, a lot of people go with the low excel builds, and I have a few myself. But that high acceleration, you know, your player does move slightly quicker, and you can tell here, especially on the ones. BP in the mid range is insane.
In my bag.
Chad's gotta get a stop. BP is up 2-1 as a reminder.
Go.
It's a good wager, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good ones wager. Sheesh. See, you gotta think about like the counters to everything he's doing here, right? Right here, I don't even think he meant to do the between the legs. I think he meant to do a crossover right here, right? So right here, he does the jab again, runs here. You see how hard he's running? Could it BP have faded it? Probably, but he decides, probably meant to do a crossover, but he does it between the legs to cut off Chad's momentum of running to try to guard the fade. Gets inside of him, standing dunk. Now what's he do on the next possession? Watch how Chad plays it. Watch how Chad makes an adjustment here. So Chad's gonna say, okay, I ran to cover the midi, and he went and dunked it. So now it's like BP looks like he's rim running. He starts to run wide. Chad runs to cut off the dunk that BP just did on the last possession. So instead, he gets underneath it, but it's already too late. Chad fades the mid-range instead. He cuts off the basket now, but instead BP just shoots the fade. It's all recognizing what your opponent is giving you, and BP is not making a single mistake right now.
Hey, what?
Chad got it.
Okay, don't do that.
Remember in game one, I was talking about the triple threat? How right here, when he tries to do the triple threat speed boost, if you time the steal, you can steal it. It's what I'm being told by a lot of 1v1 people. So you see speed boosts out of it. It cancels the speed boost animation. You see how I hate that the game does this, but it is in the game. It canceled out his animation of speed boosting to the left and allowed him to steal it. Watch. The ball's gonna glitch back into his hand so Chad can steal it. You see that little like that little glitch of the ball? It's crazy. But BP got to stop right back. Got it right back. Heat check. He's not gonna miss that.
What the hell?
11-2. And honestly, that triple threat that I was just talking about up here at the top. Oh, I got lucky. Oh my god. That triple threat he did at the top of the key, it almost, he didn't even triple threat glitch out of it. He kind of like did a hezzy out of it, it looked like. He started to run and did a hezzy, and Chad still canceled the animation with a good time reach. I don't know why the game still allows you to cancel animations with a reach and put you into a steal animation. It's just, it drives me crazy, probably, I'm not going to lie. Contested mid-range fade, doesn't matter. 70-2, he's got lock badge now, so even if Chad does get the ball back, he's playing against a pure lock.
There you go. All right, let's get him out of here.
One shot away, and he's got heat check. And Chad doesn't know. You can't see when your opponent has heat check on the game, so BP could like shoot anything here. He could go to a fade and he could fade a limitless range 3. He could shoot from half court. He could do anything off this. It's almost impossible to guard. You just have to hope the offensive player makes a mistake.
No, I missed.
He missed. Okay. This is the situation I was talking about. You have a big lead, or your opponent has a big lead. He has lock take, and now Chad has to go absolutely perfect the rest of the game. He has to score 19 straight points without making a single mistake against somebody with lock badge. Let's see if he can pull it off.
Play good defense there. I can't make that.
That's two out of the 19 that he needs.
I can't choke. I can't choke.
Good move. Okay, nah, Chad pulls this off and forces game 5. I hope he does, just so we get a game 5. I don't care who wins, but I want a game 5 because this has been fun to watch. Yeah. Good hop back. Great move. Little left stick cancel out the escape, hop back, pull up. Elite ball handle. Exactly what we talked about. Scooper. Game. BP wins the series 3-1. That was good. I'm not gonna lie, for a ones wager, that was fun to watch. BP wins the series 3-1 against Chad. It was a fun watch for a 1v1 series, you know, something that, you know, it's not really my preferred game mode. Y'all know I love 5v5, but that was an elite wager, man. If y'all wanna check out Young Dirk versus Wavy Mellow 2v2 wager, my boy Swag played in it as well. Click that video on the screen right there. Wavy Mellow, hey, he might be like that. Go check that video out.